in Lyon, France. Tonight, the culmination of a series of competitions that have been held all around the globe. The men and the ladies take the ice for the Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final. 6 countries, 3 continents, 18,000 miles have led to this moment. A Grand Prix championship on the line. 2 bright stars lead the way. 2-time world champion Michelle Kwan opened the season with wins at Skate America and Skate Canada. Tonight, she looks to book a flight to the top of the podium again. Yevgeny Plushenko, the teenager from Russia, won 3 times in this series. Now he also hopes to complete a perfect journey.
Right now, right here, right now, right here, right now.
The ladies' challengers include Maria Butyrskaya, the reigning world champion. She's captured 3 Grand Prix titles, but has struggled to keep on top of her game. While Irina Slutskaya has regained the form that carried her to 2 European titles, the Russian veteran is again a top contender. On the men's side, 3-time world champ Elvis Stoyko is out to prove that an elder statesman can keep up with the sport's young guns, like American Timothy Gable, whose huge quad jumps have taken the world by surprise. After spanning the globe, tonight the men's and ladies' Grand Prix champions will be crowned here on ABC Sports. The city of Lyon, the 3rd largest here in France, with a population of over 1.2 million people. Not only a center of social and commercial activity, but the capital of French cuisine. There are more restaurants here per square meter than any other town in the world. And with a history that dates back to the Roman Empire, the old architecture here helps make it one of Europe's most charming cities, especially at night. But tonight the focus is inside the Lyon Sports Palace. We welcome you inside, along with Peggy Fleming, Dick Button, and Leslie Visser. I'm Terry Gannon. We're getting set for the Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final. And hello again, everyone. The field here in Lyon is as impressive as you will find in any event outside of the World Championships. Tonight, the men and the ladies. Tomorrow afternoon, we're back with you as the pairs and ice dancers take the ice. Our coverage begins at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 Pacific, here on ABC Sports. Now, the men will skate a little bit later tonight. First up, though, the ladies. And here are the 6 who have made it here to the final. Michelle Kwan, with 2 early season wins, skates for the first time in the Grand Prix against the reigning world champ Maria Butyrskaya. On down the list, 4 Russians here and Lyashenko from Ukraine. This is a radical format, much different. The first 2 rounds include a free skate worth 2/3 of the score, then a short program that is worth 1/3 of the score. After that, if you are in the top 4, you move on to the super final, where you have to skate another free skate. The slate, though, is wiped clean. The skaters in 3rd and 4th place, they battle head-to-head for the bronze. And the top 2 skaters here, they skate head-to-head for the gold medal. Now, the top 2 rounds, the first 2 have already been completed, and there have been some surprises. Let's take a look back and see what has already transpired. The first lady to take the ice in round 1, Yulia Soldatova of Russia. And the world bronze medalist had her problems early on. But she would finish strongly and set the standard for the ladies. And here is the reigning world champion, perfect on the season in the Grand Prix. 3 wins, one at Nations Cup, one in Paris at Trophy La Ligue, and then the NHK title in Japan. Maria Butyrskaya.
Triple Lutz jump. And I think that signifies exactly the story of her skating. Enormous competitive spirit. This triple flip. And that again is what happens to her on so many occasions. She'll do well one moment and then fall apart the next. Triple loop jump.
A little shaky.
She held on to that.
She really wanted to hold on to that landing, no matter what. Nice triple Salchow into a double axel that she turned out of.
Well, clearly a very weak performance from Maria Butyrskaya. When she skates on, she's, covers up so many of the inadequacies that she's really beautiful and very competitive and quite wonderful. And when she's not on, she has no technique to stand her in good stead, pull her through.
Despite the inconsistencies, being the reigning world champion does carry some weight. She received solid marks from the judges and moved into the lead, but only temporarily. Michelle Kwan takes the ice, perfect on the season. And the first head-to-head matchup with Maria Butyrskaya in the Grand Prix this season. She's following her on the ice. Here's the two-time world champion.
She's opening as she always does. The early part of the program with this triple Lutz. Double toe loop.
Very
neat,
solid.
clean, and very good.
Nice triple flip, had good lift, looked very easy. Final triple toe loop.
Well, that was a wonderful performance. Clean, complete, very steady. Not as fast as she can sometimes skate, but what a complete program that was.
Clearly the best performance of the evening to that point. A heavy competition schedule as of late, but Michelle Kwan very good on this night in Lyon. Here's the recent winner of the Russian National Championships, Irina Slutskaya.
Her opening triple Lutz. Here's a triple Salchow. Double loop.
And watch this entrance into this triple loop as she does these back threes and goes right up into that.
Her Bielman spin, a strong close to her program. And Irina Slutskaya, who recently defeated Maria Butyrskaya at the Russian Nationals, jumps ahead of her in the standings here in Lyon. So after round one, Michelle Kwan, the leader, but it's not Butyrskaya, but Irina Slutskaya. Behind her in second place, Yulia Soldatova, also of Russia, rounds out the top four. Then Lyashenko of Ukraine and Volchkova of Russia in sixth. Then it was on to round two, the short program worth 1/3 of the total score. And Michelle Kwan took the ice to skate to Jeff Beck's version of the Beatles' A Day in the Life. She didn't disappoint. Two extraordinary performances by Michelle Kwan, and it guaranteed her a spot in the superfinal. Kwan will battle Irina Slutskaya for the gold medal. They have the top two places here in Lyon. Maria Butyrskaya takes on Yulia Soldatova for the bronze medal. And back with you now, Terry Gannon, along with Olympic champions Dick Button and Peggy Fleming. Peggy, maybe the most talked about thing here, the format, the radical format. What an adjustment for these skaters having to compete 3 times within the span of about 24 hours.
Well, Terry, this brand new format is really testing the competitors' endurance. Surviving this marathon has become just as critical in this format as mental focus. And that combination seems to be wearing down the reigning world champion, Maria Butyrskaya. For Maria, this season has been slowly filling with thunderclouds. Her season has been shaken. Her car was torched just hours before her Russian national championship, which she lost that title this year. It seems her demons have returned. But for Michelle Kwan, the skies seem much clearer, even with her complicated schedule of skating and school. The new format is a strain for her too, but she certainly has dominated this championship so far.
And she's been terrific to this point, but Dick, most thought it would be Michelle Kwan against the world champion, Maria Butyrskaya. What happened? We've got Irina Slutskaya skating for the gold here.
Well, I kind of like her. You know, I can never forget that at the 1997 European Championships, I interviewed Irina Slutskaya in the kiss and cry area, and she had the roundest apple red chipmunk cheeks of any 16-year-old I've ever seen. So I asked her, could I pinch your cheeks? And she said, sure. Only old men like to pinch my cheeks. Well, she's just come out of a 2-year slump. Perhaps helped by a new marriage, she's grabbed hold of her career, learned from her mistakes, improved her conditioning, her costumes, her style, and her jumps. Now, the question is, can she beat Michelle Kwan in this super final? Well, maybe not this year, but it seems to me she's getting stronger and better every day.
So we are set for the ladies' super final. Maria Butyrskaya takes on fellow Russian Yulia Soldatova next for the bronze medal.
Butyrskaya.
Welcome back to the Grand Prix of figure skating final here in Lyon. Maria Butyrskaya taking the ice as we get this super final underway. Terry Gannon along with Peggy Fleming, Dick Button, and Leslie Visser. Here is the reigning world champion battling Yulia Soldatova for the bronze.
And her choice of music is Swan Lake. She said she's in her favorite color of costume because she's like two different people. That's why it's black and white. I can be harsh and strong, but I also can be soft and fragile.
Very nice.
Opening triple Lutz.
And of course, the black and white reflects the black swan and the white swan, same element. This triple flip, again, a very difficult move.
This, of course, her second free skate in just 2 days here at the Grand Prix Final. And this free program, by the rules, must be at least 50% different than the other free skate in terms of the music, the costume, the character of the program.
Now this combination, a triple toe loop, half loop, triple salchow. It's only a double. Very nice triple loop, very easy, elegant jump.
This has not been a smooth season for the world champion. Peggy mentioned earlier her car being set on fire on a Moscow street as she was in her apartment just before the Russian nationals. 2 men seen fleeing right before it was set on fire, but the investigation still continues.
That's got to be really unnerving to have happen to you. Nice triple salchow. She looks very focused, very determined.
what a really interesting skater she is. I think the lack of pressure from the previous championship, the previous parts of this competition have left her without any nervousness here at all. She would have liked to have done these jumps in the earlier program. She's a skater who has a quality that is very lovely. She can sometimes have tension, but on the other hand, she's very fragile. Now, look at, she does this triple flip. Watch first the entrance, the toe pick, the lift, the turns. Very good, but not quite good enough when she lands. Her legs are not soft. She doesn't knee into it, and as a result, she bounces out of it.
And there's a look now at the panel of 7 judges making the decisions. Dick, what are they thinking?
Now, what the judges look for in the ladies' competition is, first of all, a well-balanced program, a good mix of spins, jumps, and footwork, quality extensions, particularly in the spirals, originality of movement throughout the program, and footwork that has speed and quality of edges and variety and difficulty.
5, 6,
And of course, what the judges look for, the same here, but the scoring much different. And the marks for Maria Butyrskaya, the first set for technical merit, 5.4 up to 5.6 as she puts on the sneakers. We go back to the days of Dick Button outside. There is a computer problem here, so the judges manually holding up their scores.
Well, you know, the wonderful part about this is then you can relate each score to each judge, and you know exactly what that country and that judge is doing.
And now the second set of marks, and these are for presentation. 5.7s and 5.8s for the reigning world champion. And up next, her challenger, also from Russia, the 18-year-old from Moscow, Yulia Soldatova, takes the ice when we return to Lyon. Michelle Kwan still to skate here in the super final, of course. Earlier this week, she had a chance to play the role of tourist, strolling through the Old Town section of Lyon, and no doubt did a lot of damage to the credit card here in the city. Don't forget, our coverage of the Grand Prix Final concludes tomorrow afternoon. We're back with you at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 Pacific here on ABC. We'll have the pairs in ice dancing championships. Jamie Salé and David Peltier taking on the 2-time world champions Berezhnaya and Sika Radlidze. And in dance, Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pezara skating here in their hometown. 4 o'clock Eastern, right here on ABC, your home for Super Bowl 34.
Yulia Soldatova.
The super final continues here in Lyon, and taking the ice, trying to top Maria Butyrskaya for the bronze medal here. Fellow Russian, 18 years of age from Moscow. Here is Yulia Soldatova, the reigning world bronze medalist.
With a triple salchow, possibly a triple toe loop, but it was only a double. Very nice. And another combination, triple Lutz. Double toe combination.
Now watch the toe pick particularly right there. The way it angles to the side. It did not affect her on this jump, but it has in the past. Good speed on this flying camel. Actually, this format removes a lot of the tension and the nervousness from the skaters. Having gone through 2 programs already, I think they're too relaxed and too tired to be nervous. Look at this flip again. Look at the toe pick.
now this longer combination, this triple loop, stepping into a double axel. Here's the triple loop. She only did a double. And now stepping into the double axel. And hopping into a double toe.
Those are very floppy, sloppy kind of combination.
Well, she didn't go in with an attack. These are very slow.
She's a very pretty and likable skater, but she doesn't seem to have great competitive sharpness.
It seemed like last year she had more snap and energy to her skating. She's seeming to like blend a lot of her moves this season.
Choreography of this program looks as though she's sort of thrown it together.
But this move, this back spiral right into a triple Salchow, very difficult and effective too.
Yulia was enjoying a solid season with 3 second-place finishes in the Grand Prix series until she got to the Russian Nationals, where she finished 4th. So not only skating to impress these judges, but maybe the Russian Federation too, in order to make the World Championship team.
I think she's got to get a little crisper, a little sharper in her moves. There's an awful lot of arm movements.
Final triple toe loop.
Final combination spin. Well, she ended on beat.
Yes,
on the
she did.
beat.
And she feels pretty good about herself, too.
Head-to-head with Maria Butyrskaya, the fellow Russian and the world champion. Yulia Soldatova, her effort here in the second free skate of the Grand Prix Final.
Now, look at this toe jump. Right here, that toe pick is way over to the side, but it did not affect her here. Here's a closer one. Watch how the ankle goes over to the side. And, well, you see right there, it really does give them a very rough takeoff. Didn't affect her here, but it certainly did in the earlier rounds of this competition.
5-7, 5-5.
And now the mark says the computer system is back up and running. So much for the old days. First set for technical merit, 5.3 up to 5.7. Clearly below those of Maria Butyrskaya. And for presentation, 5.4 up to 5.8. So she falls short. It's Maria Butyrskaya who wins the bronze medal here in Lyon. When we come back to Lyon, the gold medal matchup. Michelle Kwan, Irina Slutskaya. They'll come out swinging after this message and a word from our ABC stations. With a look at Michelle Kwan, moments away from taking the ice to skate for the gold medal. Much has changed in the life of the 19-year-old in the last 5 months or so since becoming a full-time student at UCLA. It's been an adjustment. Demanding schedule for Michelle Kwan all season, and especially here in Lyon. For more on that, let's check in with Leslie Visser. Les?
Terry, Michelle spent the last 2 hours in a quiet corner of the arena with a blanket and a pillow. Her coach, Frank Carroll, said this format is grueling. He said it's like Las Vegas, a crapshoot. Terry?
Thanks, Leslie. 7s or 11s. She skates for the gold against Slutskaya.
Well, this young lady really knows how to pace herself. She's opening with a triple Lutz double toe. Very solid, very controlled.
Triple toe combination. Double toe. Look at how easy every move is. How gentle, laid back. There's tension, but there's softness and control on top of it.
Now coming up is this triple loop. She's been having trouble with this. And she only did a single or a double. I spoke with her dad at the practice, and he said he tells Michelle that she has to understand that her schedule of school and the commitments and skating, something has to give. But he also told her that that's okay. It's what you want right now, and just try your best.
This triple flip, watch how straight the line is. 3 turns straight edge. That lack of a straight edge is what we've seen as the disaster point for so many other skaters.
Michelle Kwan has been very good here in Lyon, but remember, so has Irina Slutskaya, skating with renewed enthusiasm. She is still to take the ice for the gold medal here.
A little bit of a double foot on that triple Slutskaya. It's the steadiness of this edge that makes that spiral so good.
And she does it with the compliments of the music.
Skating now with more speed than I think I've seen her use in quite a long time.
In her final triple, the triple toe loop. A little lean in the air.
First-rate program all the way around. Everything was just sort of strong, technically superior, with a great deal of passion and yet quiet, laid-back quality that just overhung the whole thing. I'm just so impressed with this young lady that she's able to keep such a cool head about her and accomplish so much in addition to going to full-time school at the same time. This is nice. Now look at the triple Lutz that she does and how perfectly she places her foot as she goes into this. And this, remember, is at the end of the program. Now watch right here. Watch the right toe pick right there. You see, that one is a straight line. The height is first rate. The tightness of the revolution in the feet, just really as good as they come. Watch again here. And these are steps and a very short entrance edge right there is the start of the entrance, and the toe pick and the tightness of the turns. That is nice.
5-6, 5-7.
Well, Danny Kwan may be right. Something has to give at some point, but it hasn't yet. Michelle with her coach, Frank Carroll. Now the first set of marks for technical merit, 5.6 up to 5.8.
Those are not generous marks. It was a very good performance all the way around, and I think infinitely superior technically to some of the other skaters that we've seen.
And now for presentation, 5.7 up to 5.9. Maybe not as high as you would have thought from that performance, but those are the marks that she has set. When we come back, can the comeback continue? Irina Slutskaya, once a proud champion, can she wear gold again here in Lyon? Final underway. Terry Gannon, Dick Button, Peggy Fleming, and Leslie Visser. The gold medal challenge underway here in the Super Final. And there is Irina Slutskaya, the young lady who a few years ago, yes, Dick said, "Can I pinch your cheeks?" And she said, "Yeah." All the old men do, as he said. 2 European titles, but then a slump after the world silver medal in '98. She has come out of that, though. She is skating brilliantly. She challenges Michelle Kwan for the gold now.
The music, the Don Quixote, the ballet by Ludwig Minkus.
And there is a new determination in her skating, a whole new side of artistry and feeling. And she is a terrific jumper.
Now, she has planned here a triple Lutz, triple loop combination right there. I want you to go right up into that triple loop. Extraordinary move. I think the first time I've ever seen a woman do that. This triple Salchow, again, right up into a triple loop. And now, you know, that edge to edge is the hardest of all entrances to another jump. You don't have the luxury of softening it with a toe pick or easing up on it. Good for her.
She seemed very surprised when she landed that,
And remember,
second one.
there is some room, too. Michelle Kwan scores very good. Her performance was very good, but especially in the technical marks, there's some room.
Oh, lovely suspension and height that she gets into the jumps. Is there a dancer in the world that hasn't performed to Don Quixote?
This is where I see the improvement in her skating, is how she's holding these moves out more and feeling the music and doing all the details.
This is her 5th Grand Prix Final. The best finish back in '96, a second place finish to Michelle Kwan.
I think there's a great deal of heart that she's showing here. And feeling as well.
She gets wonderful spring in her jumps. Look at that, it just pops up in the air.
Final triple jump, a triple toe. Triple toe, double toe. Lovely heart.
Wonderful speed she has in this combination spin, and great stretch in this Bielman spin at the end on both legs. Great extension.
Well, I must say, that was a really sensational performance, you know, and I think she challenges Michelle Kwan very much in both enthusiasm and heart and in the choreographic simplicity of that program.
Last season, she was so down, she almost quit the sport entirely after finishing 4th at the Russian National Championships and not going to the Europeans or the World Championships. Irina Slutskaya is definitely back. Did Michelle Kwan do enough to capture the gold medal? We'll have Slutskaya's marks when we return to Lyon. One will wear the gold medal, Slutskaya or Kwan. We're waiting.
Now, watch this combination. This is really first-rate. The Lutz, very short takeoff, beautiful revolution, land, and stepping right up into that triple loop. No toe pick to help, no delay, no nothing. This here again is, watch this. First of all, a triple Salchow. Now, again, the foot in front and right up in that edge. That is really difficult.
2 international wins in 3 years. The long slump. Now the first set of marks. Look at that, 5.8 up to a perfect 6 from the French judge.
I think, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think we are seeing a major upset right now.
The presentation marks,
Holy
5.7 to 5.9. Guess what?
Oh, but you know, this is the most shocking thing, because who would have, that is what skating is all about, the ability to turn yourself around. It's what between the ears as the most important thing that any skater can have, pulling their own act together. And that's what Irina Slutskaya did.
From almost quitting the sport to defeating Michelle Kwan here in Lyon for the gold medal. So the final standings here in Lyon, what a surprise to see Irina Slutskaya's name on top ahead of Michelle Kwan. Maria Butyrskaya captures the bronze medal here. But Dick, what about the top 2 skaters head-to-head? Who had the edge?
You clearly got to give the triple jumps to Slutskaya. They were more difficult, more energetic, and great height. The spins, the same thing for their energy and their stretch. The footwork, because it was more sophisticated, I would give to Michelle Kwan, but the overall artistry had to go to Slutskaya. The choice of music was surefire, popular, and she skated with enthusiasm and energy.
And right now they have both joined Leslie Visser and Irina Slutskaya making a quick change of clothes. Leslie?
Quite a day in skating, Terry, as you've all been talking about. Irina, first to you, congratulations. What made you include those triples in the long program?
Thank you very much. And I don't know, I didn't think about my triples. Yes, I jump on the practices jump, but I never think about competition, what I can do these triples combinations. But today I think nothing to lose, and I won't just try for myself, and I do it.
Well, it was quite an impressive comeback you've had. Was this format difficult for you?
Yeah, I can't say this easy because I didn't skate last year, and this is difficult when you come on the ice. Lots of people look at you because last big competition I have final last year in St. Petersburg.
Terrific effort. Congratulations to you. Michelle, the music of your short program is A Day in the Life. What kind of a day was this?
A day in the life. Today was a long day. Usually you're in a rink maybe a couple hours, but today it's like short program, then you have to stay in the arena and sit around and then wait to do your long program, which was a little hard for all of us.
Yeah, your coach, Frank Carroll, called it grueling, and he said he thinks it might even put the skaters at risk.
I think it's more of a risk for pair skaters. I mean, for the boys to lift up their partners really hard. But today I felt really strong. I felt like I was well rested. I slept well. And I gave an inch in my program, which I shouldn't have.
Do you wish it included a triple-triple?
Yes, I do. There's a huge demand on triple-triples. And technically, I think I could do a lot better.
Great. Well, we'll see you in Cleveland. On to the Nationals. Back to you, Terry.
A surprise finish to the ladies' competition. What do the men have in store? They're waiting to take the ice for the super final when we come back after this message and a word from our ABC stations.